This is the K&Q Podcast with your boy, the King.
Your girl, Jasmine.
You know your homegirl, Emmie.
All right, now, this is the first episode. This is pretty much like gonna be a bi-weekly, weekly, whenever we feel like shooting. We're gonna be talking our shit. We're gonna be explaining how we feel, but having our opinions and talking about everything that's going on in our everyday life.
You know, basically talking about the stuff that nobody wants to talk about.
Right.
And keeping it real,
Blunt.
and factual every step of the way.
Exactly. But also, opinions are assholes. Everybody has one, so don't get butthurt by anything that anybody has to say. So, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Well, like I said, my name is King. It really isn't, but y'all don't need to know the government. But it's King. We doing this because I feel like our voices need to be heard. So not every week it's going to possibly be me. It's probably going to be somebody else carrying it out. But more than likely, because I am the host, I have to do my duties. But I'm just here to let everybody's voices be heard, allowing everybody to talk their shit. And let it be known that, hey, everybody has opinions and it's not gonna be the same, but it's gonna be different, and that's what we all are, different at the end of the day. Exactly.
And a good conversation is a couple people with open minds is a good conversation. You know, you don't need no closed mind people. I'm Jasmine. I'm here. Beautiful opportunity, so I can get into speaking more, and I just actually made a YouTube, and I'm getting into YouTube, and I want this to branch off into that. So yeah.
Hello, my name's Emmie. You know, my little nerd.
She's being coached over here, so come. We just trying to get Emmie to.
All right, we're gonna be real.
Hi, my name's Emmie. I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Wow, you telling people the business now? You telling people the? Come on now.
That's the tea. She wants to tell her tea.
All right, go ahead.
Man, I got into podcasts because I'm actually a communications, multimedia production major, and I'm trying to branch off and trying to gain experience into what I'm trying to do. So, you know, I could get jobs and stuff, you know.
Regular.
It's all going to help us in a different way, but it's all going to help us in a good way. You know?
I'm trying to get that money.
Exactly.
All right, now, since you guys have the introduction, and, you know, people might roll in when they feel like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we're going to start it off. So we wanted to talk about what we need to leave in 2017 up in this month. Because 2017 was a crazy year. Y'all can agree.
Number one, what everybody needs to leave behind is negative people. Anybody that hurts your feelings, anybody that drags you, makes you feel less than, you need to leave them in 2017. Love is a strong word. Love is love, but love isn't everything, you know? So just because you love somebody, whether it's a family member, a partner, leave that motherfucker in 2017.
What you guys say, Emmie?
Man, I left a lot of things in 2017. That's the old me. But nah. One thing I think people should leave in 2017 could be... I'm really trying to think. Because I left a lot of things.
That bullshit. That's what they need to leave. That
People
thing
just
that's ignorant. That bullshit.
Ignorance. People are always going to be ignorant, but people need to leave a lot of shit in 2017.
That whole side chicks, side babe thing.
We're gonna get into that
because that type of shit right there is what's really messing us up, because everybody's now it's too normal. It's way too normal.
Yeah, it's definitely
when
too
you
normal.
got kids thinking that it's straight. It's too normal.
I feel like, listen, I'm not going to say there wasn't a time where there wasn't side chicks and stuff like that, but even when I talk to older people and older men, they told me that it was a certain level of respect. You know, it wasn't like if a side chick was a side chick, she was a side chick and nobody knew about it. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it's like a trend for you to be a side chick and you're out there and the guy's treating the side chick like the main chick and the main chick's mad.
Which is true.
When really, you know what I'm saying? it's not the other chick's fault. It's your man's fault at the end of the day. He owes you.
Not
loyalty,
even
she
just
doesn't
your
owe you
man's though too. You're the fool if you decide, oh, like,
right.
yeah, I let me not self-worth myself, like let me not love myself enough. I can settle for just
Or
being
not.
somebody
Or
else's.
that's,
Matter of
I
fact-
come into that with disagreement because, yes, it may seem like somebody's doing something for a certain reason, but really a lot of people stay in certain situations for children. You know what I mean? They're scared of how children are going to turn out because of the situation. But I think that also comes into play with you should explain to your children, certain things are not okay. So regardless of what, yes, that's your father, that's your mother, but certain things you should not allow on yourself. Like I said, love is love, but love isn't everything. You don't let people treat you like crap because you love them.
Okay.
That's just how I feel.
Like another thing we need, but like I said, I think we need to leave in 2007. I think we need to leave in 2017 is woman to woman. I'm tired of girls trying to come to me woman to woman or come to anybody woman to woman. Like,
right.
Why do you have to come to me? Why girls always coming to the girl?
Because they don't realize that they stupid.
I know, but at the end of the day, that's your man. Your man is your man. He owe you loyalty. Why do you have to come to me at the end of the day? Even if all right. I'm not even speaking for me. I'm just saying theoretically. But why do you always have to go to the female? Go to your man. Because at the end of the day, he owe you loyalty. And you saying going to the girl spazzing and she don't even know you. Like,
right.
And you don't even know what dudes be telling these girls.
Right.
Man, I ain't got a girl.
And nowadays,
man.
guys play both
So,
sides. Girl.
Man, you playing.
No, we do.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say you're right.
exactly.
We do. We sit here, we
Guys-
play like we
Victim.
Oh yeah. Oh what?
Oh,
and then
right.
when you find out, that's why we had this conversation before where dudes know we can't hide nothing.
Right.
That's one thing. If we could hide everything, you guys would.
Right.
You wouldn't know we had a side bed. You wouldn't know we
I
had
feel-
5 kids on the other side.
But I feel like that comes with the time that we're into, the generation that we're in. Because like I said before, yes, it was stuff like that going on, but it wasn't so out there.
It was
you know what I'm saying? It was like people knew wherever, like say you were from a certain area. The people in the area you're around, they probably knew, but it wasn't so
broadcast.
okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I feel like it's okay. It's okay for men to do what they want to do.
But then-
it's okay for a man to cheat. And I didn't heard it myself. A woman say, "Oh, well, the woman was all over my man." It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how thirsty the woman is. Your man should be loyal enough to stick to you. And if that is not the case, then you should get yourself a new man. That's just how I feel about
I feel
it.
the same way.
Real shit.
I feel the same
that's
way.
how I feel about it.
And also, like I said, we play the victim. Like, oh no, I didn't. Oh, she hit me up first, bruh. Come on.
Right.
And I've seen the situation.
Or
happen,
word of my
like,
bro.
where-
Like, first of all,
Nah.
he gonna lie for you. I don't believe what he say.
Yeah.
He cheat on his girl.
Yeah, because
Right.
we're gonna sit there and tell somebody, this, that, and the third. I'm not messing around. And then come on, like that whole social media drink with Queen and Chris, like that right there, like that stuff bothers me. Like why?
Right. I'm not. Listen. It's
Like
not,
she's not.
I don't
she's
like
not
speaking
stupid.
on things that I do not know, but from what I know, from both sides of the story, it just was not a good situation, and I just feel like
No, well, I don't.
like
feel
I said again with the love is love, but don't let it bring you down.
that's
If somebody's treating you a certain type of way, I don't care how much you think you need to put up with. You don't.
No,
You don't need to
and
put up. There's
that's why I
somebody in
say-
this world that would treat you better. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter
that's
what
why
you
I
say.
feel like they whatchamacallit, like I said, I'm not speaking on it. I don't know that. I don't live with them. I don't,
Right.
But my thing is like for that to go out how it happened,
Right.
and then
Yeah, like, everything is so broadcast because we have internet. Why everybody gotta talk? Why
Right,
you gotta talk about how
right.
your man cheating
because
on you?
that's why people are on YouTube
generation is just fucked up.
making video, like there's memes and stuff like saying, who wants to be my YouTube boyfriend or girlfriend, like so everybody wants to be famous, but not everybody can be in the spotlight.
Right.
And they're so quick to
Right.
put their-
And I feel like people are, from what I heard from the situation, I'm not going to get deep into it because I don't know. But I heard that, which is not unusual that I heard this, that a lot of it is like people are staging things and they're not being true to how they really feel, how their real relationship is. And that doesn't ever turn out good. You have to be you. You have to be original. You have to be
like
yourself. That's it.
everybody's just doing it for the clout now.
Right.
Yep.
And
That's
I also
pretty
think what
much.
comes into play with this men cheating and this stuff like that. Women always sit here and say, I cook for the man, I clean for the man, I do everything for the man. Every boyfriend I had, I treated them like, like a king. And that's fine if you're getting the same in return, but I feel like a lot of women do that. So men don't feel like they need to bring it to the next step and give you a title.
Or
Why?
give
Because
everything up.
before you even got to that step, you already gave everything a wife would give, a girlfriend would give, and you're not,
But
you don't care for the
work hard
title.
for it.
So
But-
it doesn't me personally, it doesn't make no sense.
No,
You know
but
what I
then
mean?
that's what comes to now to this talk about the fact that now women don't really know, they feel like they have to do they're obligated, when in turn, like I say this all the time when I'm out here, what you would call it, what I'm talking about is they have to basically let the man show their worth, because the woman doesn't have to show. At the end of the day, if I'm pursuing somebody, that
Right.
if you're a man, you're going to show this person X, Y, and Z.
Chivalry.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not, I mean, I'm not saying it's not supposed to be 50-50, but if I'm in the beginning, I see that, you look like this, that, and the third, and I'm like, I'm feeling you. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third.
Right.
I'm gonna take what I learned. But
Treat
the
her like a
problem
lady.
is that a lot of dudes nowadays don't know. They don't learn anything because
girls
you're
just
not
do-
living in
And not
you're not
only
living in
that,
a 2-parent home,
A
and
lot
that's
of
not
girls
a problem
allow
like that.
though. A lot
But-
of girls allow a lot of things, and that's
Yeah.
why a lot of men of this generation feel like it's okay, because a lot of things are allowed. I'm not saying, listen, anybody could do whatever they want, but even with a man having 2 women and they're together, I mean, that's up for debate. But it's just like allowing that. It's like it's okay for a man to have another woman, or it's okay. And personally, I'm old fashioned. I just want one person. I don't want 2 people in my relationship. But I feel like everything.
I'm gonna say this live right now in the
everybody
podcast. Let me say this live right now. That shit is stupid.
Right.
That's stupid.
Right.
There shouldn't be no excuse for anybody to have 2 people unless it's their religion obligation, and I don't really believe in.
Right.
I feel like it should be one person you're supposed to give your loyalty to, because if you're not doing that,
Right.
you're that subject to like I said, now you're not, it's not just what in the moment right now. You guys bring a kid involved.
Right.
Your child sees this and they're like, "Oh, okay, mom and dad does this, so I can do this. I can talk to this ex-girl and talk to this girl, or talk to
Right.
this dude and talk to this dude." And
Right.
You
still
are
play the
reflecting
route.
to your children. Like,
Yeah, and you're
Exactly.
playing the route for what? Why are you playing the route? Like
this-
I feel like I said, I feel like a lot of things like it shouldn't be the way it should. Like I said, granted, yes, the generation change and blah blah blah. Everybody
Right.
wants to be equal. Everybody wants to be this.
Right.
But it's not. That shouldn't be the excuse for anybody to be like, I'm gonna let homegirl pay for my date or pay for this, and then
Right.
I'm not doing anything in the return. I X, Y, and Z. I don't work. I'm living in somebody else's apartment, living in somebody else's crib, and feeding off them, dropping her off to work so I can
Right.
go ahead and go do what I got to do with homegirl. I feel like that shit right there is
Yeah.
like
And I
reckless.
Sorry.
go ahead. You're
Yeah, like
fine.
back to but also back to that the chivalry. Like, Jesus, you made me forget. Like, I was gonna
Okay,
say.
so I'm gonna jump in.
Yeah.
Think about what you have to say. Okay, I also want to jump in and say, another thing that comes to play with all this is also I definitely think the way your parents raise you, their morals, their values, it goes off into your children. Whatever you do, your children are a mini you. They do whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? So if they see that you're a certain type of person, they usually adapt to that and they go off of that. That they get their little personalities from you.
But not even
So
just
with
that. They see, because not a lot of things that are said
Right.
are taught. Like,
Right. Right.
you seen how your mom would act. You seen how your dad would act.
Right.
When you see certain things or see how when they get into those certain situations, even though you don't think it's gonna affect you in the long run, it does, because then you start
absolutely.
realizing, maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like you
I
said.
think it definitely starts with the parents. I absolutely think it starts with the parents. I've been in situations where I was with someone for 6 years and the mom knew what was going on and the mom didn't care to say anything. I'm not saying snitch your son out. I'm just saying, as a mother, when I have children, if my son is at the point where he feels like he wants to sleep around, do what he want, which I wouldn't want him to do, but we're gonna do that. You're gonna be protected. You're gonna protect yourself, and you're also not gonna bring them females into my house. I'm not gonna have a different woman in my house every other day. And I feel like a lot of mothers don't care when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to teach your son early not to do certain things.
Teach
and
him how
if
to
you
be a man.
do it on your own time. Don't do it in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I had a situation where 6 years in, and other things happened, and the mom knew, and the mom just allowed things to happen. Like I said, don't snitch your son out, but I also feel like you should put your word into, and you should stick your ground as a woman. You know, you're thinking about your son, yeah, but you're also thinking about women too. I'm all for women, and I feel like women should stick together, and I feel like as a mother, you should teach your son certain things.
So I'm gonna say 2018. Parents, raise your children right.
Right.
Basically, just raise your children right.
Leave behind. Boys will be boys.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's not
and
always
you
okay.
new parents too. Y'all need to start. Y'all need to stop acting like y'all ain't got raised from your parents the right way. But that's why y'all in a predicament with y'all new parents. Y'all
Right.
need to learn how to teach these kids how to respect not only themselves, love themselves. Don't
Right.
treat yourself like y'all. Teach
Royalty.
them how to treat themselves. Basically, how they were. You guys were supposed to be treated. Don't bring your past struggles,
Right.
your past blah blah blah. Put them on your child. That when you have children, sometimes it's a new beginning. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You don't teach the next generation the old shit.
Right.
You teach them how to progress, how to move, because
Right. Babies are,
you're basically showing them. Like I said, at the end of the day, you're telling them,
certain things are okay, and it's
yeah,
not.
and it's
Certain
not.
things are
That's
okay,
why these kids
you
know about a side bay and know about this and know about that, because we are in turn learning from what our parents thought. We're grown people now.
Yeah, and
I'm 21, Jazz 21, and Emmy's 21 soon. Like if we're gonna be doing this as a new generation, we got to learn to treat these kids. Teach these kids how to operate in the next generation, or even if we don't know what the next generation,
Right.
Because we have a president named Trump.
I'm not speaking into that.
Yeah, we have a man like that running our office.
Right.
We don't know what's gonna happen. So
Right.
so teach them the right way before
Morals, respect.
And they shouldn't have to learn this from from TV, which the TV ain't teaching nobody anything. But
It's just
they shouldn't have to.
corrupted.
Yeah, so they shouldn't have to know what every cast member of Love and Hip Hop is before they know how to
Walk,
talk, love themselves. Stop treating these kids like
Or just
they're-
moral values.
Yeah, y'all need to.
Right.
We need to teach our children right, like I said, and start off from where our parents couldn't start off, like
Exactly.
that, so that we're not feeling like this is a normal thing. Like this should not be a normal thing where somebody should be in a relationship.
And not to say that, kids are not perfect, parents aren't perfect. A lot of times people have kids, and having a baby doesn't come with a pamphlet. You don't know what to do exactly, but you do the best that you can. And I just feel like you just got to do the best that you can, and you just got to teach your children to be respectful, to have morals for themselves, to listen before they speak. There's a lot of things that is lacking in our generation, and I'm still young, don't get me wrong, I've made mistakes, but
We all are.
overall my mom did a great job when it came to like morals and values and principles and stuff like that. I definitely understand a lot of things, and I definitely go by them.
Yeah, that's a fact. So, what else do we need to leave back in 2017? Because there's too much. We need to leave these rape in as celebrities that they ain't meant for nothing. They need to be left back. All these stupid celebrities that's out here just doing wild stuff, like not even representing ourselves.
Honestly,
Okay.
Yeah, with 2017 and the artists, I just feel
These
like
stuff is crazy.
people just need to start giving back to the youth. And
Definitely needs to
and
get
just
back
like
to you.
you need to be a role model. Like
Right.
you like at this, I'm getting tired of getting tired of seeing think people like these artists is making it seem like drugs is okay. So now
Yeah.
these kids is popping drugs like crazy, doing these
Right.
weird ass challenges all over the internet, and I'm like, that's not cool. Like these kids is like fucking 16 years old popping Zans and shit,
Right.
stressing about shit that they shouldn't even be stressing about.
Right.
and it's not like it's like I said that if you feel like you need to do all that, that's your business. Whatever how family life you living in, that's that's your business. But you probably are living all right, living in a nice house that your parents are paying for. Your mom and dad put money in your car,
Right.
Stuff like that. You just out here reckless.
That's not even the big problem. The big problem is I will not bash anybody from doing anything they want to do. Like I said, I was young. I had my own experiences. I do feel like we should be talking more about where they can go to get some help, because not everybody is living a good life. Not everybody has a home to go to. Not everybody has somebody to talk to. So I think we should definitely stick together and help these kids out. I think a lot of kids need help. I think a lot of kids are screaming for help, are mentally going through some things. And a lot of parents will, as my own parent, my father, he's one of those people where it is like, it is what it is, you're fine. But some people actually need help. Some people actually need a shoulder to cry on. Not everybody could go through things alone. And I feel like
nobody has a strong interior.
Exactly. We should open up more doors where they can go get help. We can be an open air, if you see somebody has a bad day, have an open air and just, let people talk to you, let them say how they feel about themselves, because anything can happen. People in their heads, they're going through a lot. They could feel like today's the day they want to, end their life. You don't know,
But that's why
any
people
little
like
thing
Logic
that you do,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
anything
should
you
be
can do,
celebrated more.
exactly. Anything you can do, you should do. Somebody's feeling down, give them a compliment. Your compliment could save somebody's life. Your compliment can make somebody happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could make them feel like they're worth something. So at the end of the day, just spread love. I think it's all about spreading love. I think
that's
people
why I
should-
love these. I love like
Right.
Zendaya, all these people that like these artists and actors and whatever that are celebrating like love like that.
I just don't feel like
because
I'm not saying anybody's wrong.
Yeah.
And the people who do what they do, you do what you do. You want to pop pills and you want to talk about whatever you want to talk about. But I just feel like like you should just be mindful of what you put out in the youth. Like people put out to you when you was young, and I just feel like at the generation they just don't. These artists just don't care, and they just think like, oh, okay, yeah, popping things is cool, and they thinking like, oh, this favorite artist he thinks it's cool, so I'm gonna go do it too. And it's not the case. You should just always be mindful of what you're giving out to the youth because you are a reflection to them.
that's exactly how I feel.
But it also comes. I think it, like I said, it comes into play what parents teach their children too. You should teach your children not to be so open to certain things. Like they should know wrong from right.
I don't think it's the parents.
Peer
though.
pressure. You shouldn't. You have to teach your kids not to crack under pressure. I mean, everybody's different. Anybody could crack under pressure, But I think you should build your son, your daughter, your children's mind up to the point where they feel like they're okay. They're secure in themselves enough not to fall into peer pressure, not to fall into people trying to force them to do things
Or like what they see.
Exactly, and for them to walk away from a situation rather than try to join the situation to fit in.
But there's some cases where the parents are doing their job as that. It's the fact that it's up to you. It's not like I said. It's up to you at the end of the day.
Absolutely, but I'm saying it starts in that house.
No, I know, but I'm saying now we're talking about if that parent did do that job. Some of these kids are just plain just
doing what they want to do.
What they want to do because they feel like
Absolutely.
they this age and blah blah blah. But then, like I said,
Absolutely.
I in turn blame it on, like I said, we obligated because we sit in the car listening to homeboy talk about, oh, I popped this, that.
Right.
I got one,
Right.
all this other stuff, and I feel like that's that stuff too. Like, I mean, it's a song, but sometimes it's maybe, let's say, like 75, 80% of the song is true. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, like, certain artists, like, not to bash because I love him, but Future, like, some people already know he doesn't do drugs, but you're the same one that says you promote it.
Right.
So now when the kids are out here doing it, and then you got artists like Little Peep dying like from drugs, you're feeling like, oh, like, okay,
Right.
is this right? Is this wrong? Like, you shouldn't. Like I said, I have no problem with, if you have your own problem, you do what you do. Like I don't, I'm like straight edge, so I really don't mess with a lot of things. But I feel like, if you have to do what you got to do it. But if you don't, like, stop like telling kids or putting, because these kids are out, they know the dances, they know the songs.
Like,
so
if you want to
cool
sit home and smoke all day or pop, I mean, it's not right, but you do what you do. Don't promote it.
Yeah,
don't make it seem like it's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I just feel people need to be mindful what they put out in this world.
Right.
And then I feel like
words are very
statement.
powerful. Words are very powerful. Negative words are very powerful. Even if you're doing something, it's powerful. Especially if you have a higher platform. What you say and what you do is very powerful. So you just
people
gotta
look
watch,
up to you.
Yeah, you just gotta watch what you do. Not, like I said, not saying you can't do your own drugs. I don't support it, but you do what you want to do. You're a grown man, you're a grown woman. You do what you want, but do not promote that to younger children. Younger children see stuff and they want to fit in.
Yeah,
it's just that's how it goes, you know. So that's
like 2-year-old and 3-year-old shouldn't have to know what lean is already, like,
right,
or what type of, like
shouldn't
I said,
be
granted,
saying fuck you. I don't like when I hear little kids curse or do any of that.
Or that little video with everybody thinking that shit was funny. It's not funny. She's a little girl. Why?
Right.
Like
and that's what I'm saying.
What
it's
you
the
put out.
generation. Like, there's certain things that, like me, my mom used to whip my ass, and I used to go in the back of the door and whisper "fuck you" real low because I wasn't brought up to say any of that. You know, my mom would smack my face off. Okay, so it was never that. I think us kids have a level of respect. You know, the new generation don't have level of respect. They don't feel like
this whole
they should treat people.
It's just
with
like
respect.
morals, respect, like value, just
I
thrown
think
out the window.
I think we
generation.
need to bring back like whatever generation it was that had that, because not everybody was right. Not everybody their morals weren't right. Like, I'm not sitting here and saying like, oh, people in the 70s was like the golden child. I'm not saying people in the 50s was the golden. You know, stuff had
but
had their
it's
thing, but it's just
it's
still,
outstanding.
I
now.
think it's
too
more
much.
reckless now than it was, but I feel like it should be brought back.
Right.
But I don't know.
I just feel like a lot of things need to be more applauded and promoted.
Right.
And that's not like we need to start talking about how kids are getting like kids are getting accepted to like Ivy League schools and just stuff like, and just working hard and getting what you want. Like,
yeah, let's talk about how about instead of hearing all this negative things and all this negative things all day, how about we talk about different, you know, black colleges and how everybody's doing well and everybody's, you know what I'm saying, everybody's doing what they have to do. Like, I'm tired of hearing negative stuff, which is always going to be negative stuff, but I feel like we should bring more light to the more positive things, you know. Give these children something to look up to that's positive rather than drugs and money and whores and stuff like that. I think we should be more positive about these things.
I told you you'd be real about it.
She's a horse.
I'm just saying, like, whores. You know?
Just very.
She, you know what word to use? She's like whores.
Whores. It's
not gardening tools.
Right. But seriously.
All right, so
yeah,
we are going to now talk about get into some music. We're gonna talk about what we feel like was the top 5 songs, albums, artists of the year.
Oh, our opinions.
Just our opinions. You know, everybody's gonna give, you know, they top 5 and then explain. But we'll, you know, Jasmine is already talking in the mic, so she might as well just start first. We'll start with the album. You feel album or mixtape? It doesn't matter. Playlist, whatever.
Me personally, I am a big P&B fan, so P&B put out a mixtape. No, it was an album. Catch These Vibes? Was it an album or was it a mixtape?
No, I think that was a mixtape.
It was a mixtape.
Yeah.
That was an awesome mixtape to me. I just like his different sound, different tone.
Where are you going to rank that?
What am I going to rank his?
Are you doing it from 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
We could do it from like 1 to 10. I
1 to 5.
1 to 5? Okay, we're going to do 1 to 5. I definitely give him a 4 just because I feel like he's original. He has his own sound. I feel like he's still not up there, but he's getting there, and I think he's good. I like his music. I think he's easy to listen to. I think he speaks truth. I think he is very blunt about certain things that he says and stuff like that. I also think we're doing albums. So who else?
It doesn't matter what you heard in 2017. Whatever you heard.
I think Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar definitely had an awesome album.
Like
I think his album was
a lot of his songs
awesome.
are back to back like hits.
right.
But you want to know something that's not a lot of people know?
What?
That you're supposed to listen to that backwards. So you're supposed to listen from Duckworth back.
Oh, see, look at that. That's smart. That's cool.
And
I didn't know none of that. I
the
just know
tour
it's a
he
great
had, he
album.
released a tour, like a tour album, where it's already set up the way it's supposed to. So
Yeah.
you know.
And
But, yeah, I think that was that was a
definitely
To
great
be
was
honest,
good.
I didn't buy the album. I don't know, but
I
I'm
didn't-
saying like
Right.
the songs I've been hearing on the radio and they've been playing constantly. I'll bump to like,
Great work. And I never
Loyalty,
really
loyalty,
was.
loyalty.
I always respected Kendrick Lamar's brand and his ambition and stuff like that. I just never really cared for his type of music, which is okay. Everybody to each his own. Everybody has their own thing, but I definitely think that album was
So that's
something
number 4 on your
that
list.
made me
Pop.
look into him more. You know what I'm saying? So which is fine, which is a good thing. I'm opening my horizons and listening to people that I thought I'd never like. What else? That's 4. I need one more. You said?
No, you know,
Two.
you got 2.
Okay.
So there's that. So it's going from top. It's going from 1 to 5 or 5.
I
to 1?
definitely think that Cardi B did her thing too.
But she hasn't dropped anything yet.
It's okay. I'm not
She
talking about
hasn't
her
dropped
album. I'm
any-
talking about her songs.
But we
her
talking about
hits.
the album.
No, okay,
Let's
albums.
stick with album.
I can't tell you all albums because I didn't buy a whole bunch of albums.
I know
Those
you don't
are
have to buy
Those
them.
are my 2 top
I
albums.
ain't gotta buy
You
an
don't have
album,
to
go
buy
right
them,
on
yeah.
YouTube.
Those,
Yeah.
that's okay, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is she's another artist. I feel she did very well. I feel
No,
like
we're
her
gonna get
songs
to that,
hit back
though.
to back.
We're gonna
Okay,
get to
well
that.
let
So
me say.
what? Just
No,
stick with
you know
albums,
what? Listen,
mixtape.
don't listen to him. We do this
Listen.
every day. I need you to and
No,
let me speak.
stick to it.
I don't
Alright?
have another album.
You don't
That's
have
why
a
I'm telling
mixtape.
you
You don't
that.
got mixtape.
No. Who?
Nothing.
Who?
First of all,
No.
like
Who?
Whoever else. you
Exactly. So can I speak? You asked me my opinion and my question. Can I
about
speak?
albums.
All right.
okay,
Album. That album. Okay. What else? What else album came out that? Just give me a few albums and I'll tell you.
How
I
about
feel
the More
them.
Life playlist?
I don't even know what that is.
Drake.
No.
Everybody's a
That's-
Drake fan in here
that's-
though.
I'm a Drake fan, but listen, I don't buy albums. I don't listen to mixtapes. I'm the type to have a few songs and listen to them over and over again. That's just me, but I do go out the rim sometimes and listen to different things. So those were some of my albums and mixtapes that I
two.
like.
So the
Yes,
2.
2.
All
I'm
right,
not
that's
naming
cool. No,
5
that's cool.
because
That's
he won't
cool.
let me get into what I want to get into.
That's
So,
cool. Go ahead, Emmy. Your 5 picks, at least of or album mixtape.
man, don't even ask me because I like Jasmine. I'm gonna be honest. I go on YouTube. I listen to what I just see on radio.
You
Don't
guys are
ask.
trash,
Okay, so this is where we
trash,
could come in and talk
Trash.
about the
Trash.
songs that we think
trash.
are popping. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
all right. So since you guys just pretty much wasted my time with that, we'll do that top 5 songs of 2017.
Okay, so my top 5 songs have to be 1, Bodak Yellow. That was my shiznai. It's we overplayed it at this point, but
Don't listen
it
to him.
definitely is. It was a good song when it
Cardi,
came
you know I
out.
love you, girl.
Exactly.
I love Cardi
I-
too, but
I love Cardi. I think her hustle is dope. I think how she came
Yeah.
up is dope, and I
Yeah,
I
she
just
ain't let
love
nothing
stuff
stop
like
her.
that. I think who else? I definitely am digging the Skywalker Miguel. Right, that's what you want to. Yes, that song is my shit. Also, I think that's a good song. that came out.
Birthday.
What else? I'm trying to think. Who else? See, that's how you know I listen to music, but I listen to whatever the hell I hear. I'm the type of person that listen to music on the radio, and if I like it, shit,
yeah. So
what is this? and go
whatever
look for it.
you want. If you
trying
it
to
was
think.
radio, you heard it while you was sleeping in the dirt. You heard it
I
while you
like-
was in the air. Whatever.
P&B Rock.
Which one?
I liked his Unforgettable. I thought that was awesome. I think
the
he did a
remix?
great job. Yep, I think
Yep.
he did a great job with that.
Mm-hmm.
I also liked, like I said again, Kendrick. Kendrick did a really good job.
Which one?
Loyalty.
Uh-huh.
I like that song a lot.
K speaks a lot of facts.
And then
What's
one
wrong?
and one more.
And I also like, of course, my bad bitch Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, I love my bitch. I thought she did great too.
Which don't say any of the trash 3 songs that she put out. Which one?
What trash 3 songs?
No,
Don't
no. Whatchamacallit? No regret.
fraud? No fraud.
The ones when she put. Listen.
No fraud.
No fraud.
I thought No
trust me.
Fraud was a hit.
I thought
it was a hit. I thought it was catchy.
Yep.
You know.
It was a hype.
I'm not saying this is something that we can.
It wasn't like
the lyrics. Like it's not. I'm not. No, that's not.
But I understand now. If it was she was doing it for a song, like it was a song, I wouldn't be talking. I feel like, and I'm not a Remy fan that much. We already talked about this. But I feel like as far as a diss song, as a diss track, it wasn't. It shouldn't have been no.
And she clearly stated that she doesn't write diss tracks. She diss people's on her hits. You know what I'm saying? And I that's exactly what she does.
Well, then you're right.
She don't sit here and write a diss track. What she does is write her music that she writes.
But which
and
one is it?
Within that music, she disses your ass.
But which song?
Boom. That's what I like.
Why'd you have to look like?
Because I had to.
All right.
Okay.
Well, what song? Like, wait, hold on. What song? Now?
I liked her Rake It Up. She did awesome with the Yo Gotti. She did awesome on that.
All right.
No
so that's
frauds.
So it's bonus time with Nicki Minaj.
Who else? What else? What's that song? What's that new song I'll be listening to?
What?
Keeps?
Uzi Vert?
For Keeps. For Keeps with Quavo and Nicki Minaj.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yes, I like that song. I like that song.
Nah,
it's fun. It's a girly feel. It's a girly feel.
Okay. I feel like we can't talk about artists that blew up in 2017 if we don't talk about SZA.
Right.
No, but
Absolutely.
we're not there yet, though. Wait, hold on.
I'm saying, but I feel like
we will. We're not there yet, though.
Her songs is the.
No, listen, we're not there yet.
Right.
That's big.
Thanks for reminding me.
What,
I'm not trying
but
to
you
diss.
gotta,
I'm not trying to diss you at all. I love you, girl. I just was my mind was.
So,
off
what's
the
your
pace.
top 5 songs? And then let me state mine.
It could be
because I
from the
have
same
to go
person.
back into the album. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all don't listen to.
I definitely loved Kendrick Lamar's Loyalty. I love the song, but when I watched the vision that he made for the video, like it made me love the song even more because I'm like, okay, like
you see it.
Yeah.
You see what he mean.
Obviously, I love SZA because my homegirl blew up.
Which one? What song? Because that she had
all her
shit, everything. But like I obviously love Galore and The Weeknd. Every group.
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore was like is one of my favorite songs. If nobody know you gotta listen to the whole album. But that was one of my favorite songs.
Right.
And it's like the melodies that she uses and everything in her song, and like what she talks about, and like she just basically so free.
Right, and I think she's just raw with her music. I think she just gives it to you like it is.
Yeah, that's why she says control.
And it's a lot of controversy when it comes to her because she is, I think, I wouldn't say too blunt because I'm blunt, but some people feel like she's too blunt about the certain things that she said. Or she's too raunchy,
but it's, I don't feel that way. I feel like it's like she basically speaks upon like the women mind of how like we feel about a lot of topics like men and how we feel about ourselves.
Right, exactly. And this also comes into play about the side chicks and main chicks. I feel like she covers them points. Like I feel like every woman has been in a situation where she didn't know that her man was doing something, or she didn't know and she didn't care. Every woman, most women go through that. So I think I like her. I think her what she stands for is cool. I think she's cool. I think she's a great artist. I think her music is great. She just gives you a good feeling, like a good feeling.
What's your next one?
Yeah, I probably don't know her. You probably do. Maybe yes, or maybe no. But I started listening to an artist called Her. Her name is Having Everything on Rail, I think. But yeah, she's like an anonymous artist, and like I fell in love with her music, and I like how like she's kind of like SZA, like she like she's kind of like.
Yeah, she's keeping it real.
But you don't know who she is. That just makes the mystery of the song, and I just like how I just like her music, and I won't by her. I won't, and You. And Focused. Yeah, so that's pretty much mine. I have a lot. I'm very I like listening to a lot of melodies and like R&B music, so
I am opposite. So I like not mess with you. I had to stop denying the fact that I don't like R&B. I love R&B.
R&B is
great.
But
my top. So I'm gonna go back to the albums because 2017 was like too reckless with the albums.
Right.
Too just too much.
Didn't the Migos album come out too?
No.
No?
That happened.
Look, I'm looking.
That happened.
You would have thought I was
But
old as shit. 'Cause I don't know what's going on.
Couple different ones. Like my one of my favorite albums, even though it technically came out 2016, I think, is Big Sean. Big Sean, I decided was amazing. The story was great. Like everything that was going on in that album was amazing. Mixtape would be one that's a mixtape is ASAP Ferg. I listened to that like a month straight, like back and forth. They got a few songs like Plain Jane. You know, my favorite one on the song is What Do You Do with Nav. That be like one of my top songs like I listen to. But and then what else? Kendrick Lamar one, that one was good for me, but I feel like it was because it was overhyped, I kind of stepped back from it. But I actually really do like that album. Like I listened to that one like back and forth, and then when I found out the fact that you can listen to that joint backwards, I was like, oh my god. And then a few highlight songs for me is Element and DNA, and then what else? Let's see. I like the QC compilation that they dropped. Yeah. With Ice Trailer. Ice Trailer. I love that. And then my last one. Oh, this one. Brent Faiyaz. My man, the one dude who's like, let me see, money. That one right there. That album is amazing. And a bonus one would be Gold Link. There's too many for me to even really rank.
Right.
But those were like,
I think a lot of
music
artists
this year.
came out this year, and I feel like they did a great job making themselves stick out. And let's not forget Lil Uzi.
Oh, stop that.
Exactly. That's
so
Emmy,
listen
that's
here.
Emmy's
No,
boyfriend.
Nah, I'm just joking. Brittany, don't try to hurt me.
So this is, they ain't even together. He's out there for 3 days, man. You know.
I want to let it slide.
No,
I
but
think he's a great artist, and I think he has a lot of.
Yeah, he really blew up. Like everybody was going crazy over the Love Is Rage 2.
Oh yeah, I'm not listening to that.
Right. I think
Yeah,
his music
oh,
is
God.
awesome.
I'm not listening to that. I'm trying to go to heaven.
I still love the oldies though. I'm a Biggie, Tupac.
Well, let me finish my let me finish my top songs now. The top songs though, they're different. This is different. So now I've been starting to like Homeboy. I didn't really like him that much, but now I do, and he's like number one. It'd be Trippie Redd and his Dark Knight Demo. That's my joint. I don't care if it's a diss to Tekashi. I don't care what it is, but that's my joint because and then with him and then Travis Scott being on it, and then kind of pretty much talking about the fact that Astroworld is coming soon. I can't wait for that.
Right.
What else? Come Through and Chill with Miguel and J. Cole. What else? The ASAP Ferg song, like I said, the What Do You Do with Nav, and then what else? Element from Kendrick, and then what else? What else can I say? Cause there's like too many good songs, yo.
Right.
It was too many good songs.
It was a good year.
Yeah,
My new one. Well, it's not. Nah, I can't say that one. That one didn't come out. Actually, Dark Knight. Yeah, that came out last year. Yeah. All right. I was about to be like, no, that didn't come out last year. Let me see. Let me see. Sorry, Tom. All right, let's see. What else? Ah man,
Yeah,
I'm trying.
he's just lost
It's
the
just
way.
too much. It's too much.
It was a
too
pretty-
many-
it was a
it
pretty
was a
good year.
great year with
Definitely,
music.
definitely new artists and new fields for the
Now
music.
we'll talk about the hottest artists. Now, I'm gonna go first because
Okay, go
it was some dope stuff. But the top 5 was I'm mad it really wasn't Drake's year like that, like it should have been. But Kendrick took that top spot as the top artist.
Right.
It was it was Cardi. Cardi definitely did her thing.
Right.
She
Absolutely.
really did her job right this year. Like she did an amazing job. And she put herself on a new level with the whole Bruno thing. Like that's
Yep.
Right.
she's got a new audience right now.
I think as
So,
an artist, period, she's gonna last. I think she's definitely gonna
Because she has a
continue to
drive
make
and
great
ambitious.
music. Yes,
Mhm.
and she has a good sound to her. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
And I just hope that the women of the rap game stick together and make some more music. You know, I think that'll be the best thing to do. I would love to see a couple collabs, a couple people, but
Then
we'll see if that'll happen.
my next pick would be Bruno. Bruno was killing, even though 24 Karat Magic came out last year, 2016. He's still been just booming. Like that's
Oh yeah,
my
I
main-
loved Versace on the floor.
And then Migos really did a amazing
Right.
job this year.
Definitely.
Like even though they didn't put out a actual album for this year, they didn't put Culture 2 out. They definitely did an amazing job with being like the culture, like leading the culture. Then it would be a split for me between like Uzi or not even just Uzi. Who else? I honestly think A$AP Ferg really was doing his thing.
Right, I definitely
Playboy,
think so too. Mhm.
Playboy Cardi, and who else would I say? And Trippie Redd, to be honest with you, because he's kind of been making top moves, and he's about to have a song out that's with Drake. So I feel like he's really been like a low key kid that's been moving up, and he's probably our age anyway. But I feel like he's a kid too. That's why I'm gonna keep it right now. But that's my top my top 5-ish artists
Right.
of last year. So how about you guys? Artists. Like
Artists.
yeah, it don't have
My
to be a
top
song.
5, like I said, I think my top 5 artists are P&B Rock.
Mhm.
I definitely love him. I
Mhm.
love A Boogie. I think he's an awesome artist too. I think he's very different. I think his music is very different. Cardi B, of course. I'm trying to think, who else do I feel like are my favorite top artists right now? Definitely Bruno Mars. I love his music. I always loved his music. I don't know. We had a lot of new artists. I don't really feel like it was,
But some of them
the
didn't
typical.
really last like that.
right.
So I mean, like I said, like I thought Trippie wasn't gonna last. Like he lasts. Like he's
Right.
good. I like.
But I still feel like he's on his run
Yeah.
to
he
coming out.
But I feel like
Same as P&B. I don't think he's fully. I think he's out there, but I think he still's working on getting.
well with PNB for me, I feel like he is there. I just think it's more of the decisions. Like if the decisions that he
Right.
made were a little bit better. Which it's not like he was out here reckless. I'm not saying he's like, but
Right.
there's a few things that he did that could have, that would pivot, because like the unstoppable,
Right.
what's it, unstoppable? No, unbreakable. What's the name?
Unforgettable?
Forgettable. The unforgettable song, like that, like
Was
really
awesome.
put him on the map. You know what I'm
Selfish
saying?
was
And
awesome.
even though that was a radio thing. Like it was played on every radio station,
Right.
like for months,
Right,
months.
and to make a remix or whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
that song was awesome. Usually you don't hear songs that when you hear the remix, you're like, it's alright, it's not as good, but I thought that was just as awesome as the official song. I thought it was great. I think he did a good job. I think he gave a different feel to the song. It didn't sound like it was the same. It didn't really sound like a remix. It sounded like the same beat, but he made it his own. Is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did an awesome job with that.
I agree. You said Cardi.
Cardi. I
Cardi,
said A Boogie. A Boogie
Boogie.
did a great job.
Yeah, A
His
Boogie.
album, great job.
I'll be the first to say that I'm not the hugest one, but this year I've seen the grind and what he's been
Right.
doing that I can respect it totally.
Right. We have new artists like Dave East that came
No,
out.
Dave.
I
See,
think he's awesome.
I
think
forgot.
he's
Davey
awesome.
should be is actually number 1 in my book because that's
Right.
my man. Like he came out here with some force and he's been booming since last year.
Right.
In my opinion, I don't care about what he's been doing. He's better than the cover that he was on. Like he was the top joint when it was the double XL.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Right.
I really love Davies. Not like that though. Like don't be afraid. Yeah, I'm respecting it.
Yeah. I think he definitely paved the way. I think he's a good artist. I think he's a very good artist. Who else would I say? I don't know who else I would say. I don't want to be a dickhead and forget certain people because there's a lot of artists.
A lot of people
that
came out this year.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of artists did a great job this year. They brought a good sound to
There's
music.
a lot of trash too. Like
Right, definitely.
but your last and then your last one.
And then it's more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think I would have to say SZA too, as an artist that I think that, like I said, she did an awesome job. I think I'm not an emotional person, and neither am I a girly. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I like that gang banging music. I don't know why. It's just my personality. I like it. I like being turned. But she absolutely brings that side out of me. I thought it was her album or whatever the case may be.
Control.
It was awesome. It was just awesome. Like I like a lot of her songs.
And she coming back. She's
Right.
coming.
And
She's
even
not
her,
coming back.
even the way she looks, she's beautiful. She's effortless. I think she's awesome all around. I think she's dope. She's a dope artist. And that'll be my top 5 artists, I feel.
Go ahead, Amy.
What up? My top artists could be like, I have so much respect for Lil Uzi, even though maybe people may not agree with him all the time, but because I don't agree with him all the time, but I feel like him as an artist, he's just very genuine. He's very humble, and he just has even though like I can't say he's a lyricist, but I can say he's definitely a good entertainer, and
He definitely is.
like he brings the hype to his audience, and I respect him for it. And even like when I remember like this was like when I was in high school, like, and I met him at a college trip. Like I loved his energy. Like he wasn't snotty or try to be like act like he was better than anybody. Like
He's just like that video you saying.
Yeah.
The one he's like, what you guys up to, man? Like,
Yeah.
Of course,
Awesome.
like and that's awesome because not a lot of sisters are like that. They get so caught up in the fame, they just act like they act bougie.
Yeah,
and bougie.
and they forget what helps them get there, which is the fans, which is the supporters. They forget that.
which is true.
Yeah, and I just like I fell in love with him when I met him because I heard his music, like You Was Right and everything like that. But when I met him, it made me have so much more respect for him because like he was, I think he was late for like his performance, and he was still like trying to talk to the fans and say hi to everybody. And like I remember there was a video of this girl crying, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's Lil Uzi," and he was like, "I'm still a regular person," and that's what I respect about him because like like you get money, but you still a regular person,
Right.
You know, and
Chasing kids around the car,
yeah.
in their car, out like that. That joint was funny. Like
Yeah.
Uzi's a good person.
Obviously, Cardi B, because like her hustle, her basically just overall her hustle. Like I just respect them because like I respect them as artists, but I also respect them by their background because. I'm not saying nothing wrong with you doing, but for me, everybody just like don't want to talk about it, but they talk about it because and they're real about it. I just like how real they are. Even with SZA, like she's all cute and sweet. Cause I be watching her little interviews, and she be like, and she's just so honest and real, and like she just a feminism, just like me. Like she just basically talks about like the stuff we don't want to talk about, and basically how to be effortless and just be beautiful and be a woman and not be
And love
trying to live
yourself,
up,
right.
and not trying to live up to like a man's world or a man's expectation. Because I feel like
Right.
that's what a lot that's going on.
Right.
Which is true.
Obviously Kendrick Lamar, because I love Loyalty. Like that song, just like I fell in love with it. But
I think you got one more artist, right? I think she has one more artist, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, damn.
It's whatever you want to be.
Right,
It could be you.
it's
Could
up to
mine
you. It could be-
me. Mine's is Casey Veggies, but he ain't put nothing out.
Yeah.
So I can't really talk
Honestly,
too
Oh yeah, and I forgot to say Young May.
yep.
She done dropped a couple songs that I was like, yes, girl.
much. No, but I'm not saying. I'm just
love
giving
it.
you things.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, bring it up.
Nah, but I definitely didn't even forget. Fuck.
Nah, think about it.
Oh, Rihanna. I
Oh,
definitely.
Hell yeah.
The makeup too.
Hell
Yeah,
Oh,
like she basically just launched
double
like,
whammy.
Well, she came out with the wow, like and then like
A
after
lot
that,
of shit.
Yeah.
She came out with a lot of shit that I feel like we're
and
hitting.
then she branched herself off from just being an artist, but also being like an entrepreneur and like building like her platform with Fenty Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because if you don't know, I am sitting here with two females, and these two particular females just love makeup. So
Right.
Yeah,
if I'm
I
not
be
in the
asking for,
car,
like,
if I'm not chilling with them in the crib, I'm listening to them talk about makeup.
Right.
So
Absolutely, and I feel like with makeup, you gotta be depending on the skin is very important to know.
See what I
type of
just started?
Skin you have. Yes, I'm gonna talk about it, and I have very oily skin, and I feel like she definitely made her line according to that.
Yeah.
According to oily skin, I think you find a lot of stuff for skin that's dry and stuff like that. I don't really feel like you find much that's for oily skin, so I think she did an awesome job with
I
that.
feel like she
Even
was-
with the shades is awesome. I never seen that before, so I
I feel like
awesome.
I felt like she was true to what she said in her
Right.
in her brand. Like she said, it was mattifying and it was like basically it was skin like finish, and it actually because Jasmine has it, I can't use it because Mama got dry skin, but for me, like, but yeah, she used it, and like you could tell, like I even seen it. Like sometimes I'll be like, "Girl, you got makeup on?" She'd be like, "Yeah," and I be thinking like, I don't even know if she even has makeup on, but like, cause she do her eyebrows, but like it just looks very natural, and it isn't like cakey. It doesn't like show like it's awesome.
It's
You did a
worth
good
it.
job.
The price is great. You get more product in the bottle.
Yeah, because
the bottle is even beautiful. It's a glass bottle. It's not like
it's heavy.
cheap product. You getting what you're paying for. It's
Yeah, because a lot of brands like, because I shop at Sephora like it's nothing, but for me, it's just a point that their products don't be matching up what they say,
right.
and I feel like I'm and like how much is it? How much, like 32 something?
What?
The foundation.
Fenty foundation?
Yeah.
Fenty foundation was I think $40.
40?
I think it was 40.
I think it was like 30 something,
Not
but
cheap, yeah, then.
but yeah, I just felt not even cheap. That's not cheap.
I'm not saying it's
but
as
it's worth
cheap, but I definitely
But it's
say
worth
it's
it.
worth it. Absolutely.
Because
it's worth
I had experiences where like I bought foundation and I felt like and I felt like Jasmine had her foundation for a while, and she's having it for a while, but there's a lot of brands like you literally use it up like that, and it's just the whole point. Like I don't want to be going through that, having to buy spend $40 every week because
right. And
this little stick.
And I still feel like it's around the good price range also because, to some people 40 or 30, 35 or whatever it was, I would go back to that. It's a little up there, you can say, but I don't really think so because I think you're getting what you're paying for, and I also feel like there's products that are worth so much more money and they don't do half what Fenty does, and it doesn't work like Fenty. But to each his own, every skin is different. And I felt like I said, she catered to oily skin, which is awesome because I always had a hard time finding things that would keep me dry, wouldn't keep me looking all oily and stuff like that. So I think she did a great job with that stuff.
Yeah,
So that's your top 5.
of course.
Your top 5. But yeah, that's mute. Yeah, this year was crazy in music. Like I feel like there was too many good art. Like now like this year, I feel like it's gonna be crazy with the amount of albums that's coming out. Like now and since y'all rolling with me, y'all gonna be listening to a lot of albums.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna be regular music. It's gonna be, because there's gonna be days I've been already listening to the Travis Scott joint, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm about to be listening to it over and over again. Drizzy coming back. Drizzy gonna be back to where he was. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he can't take no break. We ain't taking no breaks out here. We not taking no breaks out here. OVO till
killing
we
the game
die.
for how long?
OVO
Yeah, he's
till
been
OVO
working.
till we die.
Drake, take a fuck.
No,
Take
Drake.
a
Don't
fucking
listen
break.
to
You
him.
can take a
I
break.
love the shit
Don't
out of you,
listen.
but take a
Don't
fucking
listen.
break.
So we
because
gonna
you been giving niggas, handing niggas hours like nothing.
Listen,
So,
and look at Lil Wayne. He takes his breaks, and when he come out,
He wasn't trying to take his break. He's not trying to take his break. He ain't trying to take his break. Lil Wayne was supposed to. If Birdman, and we want to say it, I want him to come in here and talk about Tria. Birdman.
Put some respect on my name.
No, Birdman loosed my man's money up and paid that man. Then and stopped playing like Lil Wayne wasn't the whole backbone and the whole front bone of the daggone joint.
There's
I ain't
just
trying to diss nobody.
there's just certain artists that can leave and come back whenever we want, and I definitely feel like Drake is one
No,
of
he
those.
can't
I
do that.
definitely,
Yes, he
I
can.
think
Because
so.
he keeps putting out heat.
He puts
heat.
out heat. And what I'm
puts
saying
out
is,
like,
if he
he
stepped
don't need
back,
to. He don't need to.
But if he stepped back,
Nope.
he can do that. What
Not
I'm
listening
saying
to
is that
OVO.
he can, just like
OVO.
Lil Wayne can, just like Eminem can.
OVO.
Certain artists can.
But nah, I just feel he can because you know what? Like he always giving out heat, but the only way you can make heat is unless you like. It's like a craft. You can't just rush it.
He doesn't though.
It's like making mac and cheese. You,
You know
can't
how
just
long
rush
it
mac
took-
and cheese.
Right.
You know
You
how
gotta-
long it took for views from the
You know
sick?
we hungry
You
at
know how
the
You
long
gotta
it
let
took
you
for
gotta let
more
the
life
you
to
gotta
come
let the
out?
cheese melt, and then you gotta boil the macaroni, and then you gotta pour.
And that's
Alright,
why-
but let him
that's
make
why-
his
He does.
macaroni.
He does.
Like,
He
does.
does. He missed a couple award shows for that. That's what I'm saying. He can take his little breaks. He could do what he needs to do to get.
I want he dropping heat for
can do
y'all.
what he want.
You shouldn't worry about what he's
Just
doing.
like not to bring.
Yeah, I know.
Look,
I ain't worried.
How long has Drake been running shit? Not to bring it up again. Nicki Minaj ran some shit for a while.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah.
I'm happy there's other women artists that are coming out now, female artists. But I definitely think for a while she definitely did run shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Not to say that there isn't any other good artists. I do feel like she had a period where it was her, and I feel like Drake had a period where it was him too. And Lil Wayne also. I feel like Lil Wayne is effortless. Whenever he wants to come back, he can come back.
That's what you call the YMCMB era.
Right. I think they're awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But now we're gonna talk about something that's been going on recently in our community, as far as clothing and as far as
we about to get into the
yeah,
H&M.
we about to get into the nitty gritty. All y'all that's on H&M's genitals, please hop off because H&M is trying to sell their clothes. They trying to sell their clothes, and we need people to stop bothering them about the whole fact that the shirt said the coolest monkey around.
Right.
Y'all acting like the thing said look here nigga. Like y'all stretching, y'all dragging.
Right.
Like people that going into the stores and destroying these stores and or making monkey sounds. You guys are ignorant. You're
At the end of the day,
ignorant.
you put out the image you want to see. If they want to call you monkeys, let them call you monkeys. At the end of the day, you know who you are.
But
as
you're
a person.
acting like a monkey when you do stuff like that. Like you're
okay.
giving that.
Okay,
You're giving
let
them
me
that.
say. I'm gonna speak what I have to say.
Mhm.
I'm all for Black Lives Matter, Black Power, but I'm also gonna say this: like, don't feed into bullshit. Like, don't even just don't even let don't. Like somebody told me,
you shouldn't be so easily offended.
Yeah.
By somebody.
And we are now. We are.
Right.
Yeah, and
You
y'all just
shouldn't.
making a scene, and like there's just bigger things to worry about than just worrying about that little shirt.
A shirt, exactly.
Like y'all stretching it. Oh, y'all creating pictures with him. Oh, I'm a king. Listen, the shirt they put it on the UK website because it's a line in UK for their animal clothing. Yes, okay, yeah, little monkey and the little kid is black. The little kid was black. Yeah, if he was like I said, a different race, it would be a different problem.
Why would you let yourself be referred as a monkey? That's a problem. That's the
No,
problem.
but that's the problem. But the fact is, that's not nobody's referring.
I understand that.
No, but this is what I'm saying. The way they're stretching it is they're saying that he, like I said, his parents, he's modeling. At the end of the day, the parents put him into that so that he can put some at least put some money on the table for their household.
Whatever the case may be, we don't know anything about
and even the case that why would you let yourself? Because the shirt says monkey. It's not like they were like. They put him on a races or on some campaign where it's just a whole bunch of racist stuff. They have a zoo clothing line What do you think? You're gonna have the lions, the tigers, and the bear not have a monkey? It's not the case that he got referred to as a monkey or why he allowed him to. That it's a shirt. At the end of the day, you decide to buy it.
I feel like it's a little.
I mean, men are out here wearing bape.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's another thing.
You're wearing bathing ape.
People are out here singing "I'm a gorilla in a coop," which is not wrong. I'm for that music. My whole family is black. Okay, my whole family is black, Jamaican. We're mixed. So is everybody in this room has black in them is black, whatever the case may be. And I've heard people refer to themselves as gorillas or whatever.
Or they buying the bait.
And I'm not saying you can refer to yourself whatever you want, but don't be upset when other people.
Even them little shirts that y'all used to wear when y'all was younger. The little monkey, little tight.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that little girl, that little monkey in that pink and brown shirts, them ugly ass shirts, and little pink and brown shirts that y'all wore back when y'all was going to that laundromat.
Right.
Gonna sit in the laundromat running around them ugly ass shirts. But so y'all wore monkeys then. Now all of a sudden
it's kind of like a coincidence. Like for me,
I don't think it's a coincidence.
I feel like it's a coincidence. Like it's weird, but I feel like people shouldn't be going so deep about it.
It's not that it's a coincidence. Even if it is, people feel like it's a racist.
Because it is a racist term. It is.
A term. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's a term. It's a word. I
absolutely agree with that. But I also agree that you put power into words. And
the
that
people
small
put power
thing
into this.
shouldn't make you upset. Especially, like I said, if you're wearing bape, you're wearing stuff like that. You guys are out here wearing clothes that are made by people that don't like black people. You know what I'm saying? So if that's really the case, if you really feel some type of way, don't wear Tommy and don't wear certain things. If you really feel that hard,
because Tommy Hilfiger himself has stated that he didn't want certain our race to wear it or Timberland but we
people
out
still
here
wear it. So my whole point is you cannot pick and choose.
Yeah.
That's the issue. What I feel like everybody's sticking together. They want to pick and choose when to feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? You cannot say you feel some type of way. Black people speaking on white people speaking on black people, but you're wearing things when you know that they blatantly said, I don't like black people, or I don't care that they buy my products and whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You cannot pick and choose. You know, you're all in or you're all out.
Yep.
You can't be
on one side.
Which, like I said, I'm not saying the shirt wasn't a racist. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you're all in, be all in. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad about a little shirt. Don't get mad about a little shirt, and everybody's out here wearing Tommy or whatever the case may be.
And y'all don't have a right to
don't stuff. And that brings us to this too, like the police thing. Like I'm on the side of good.
Sorry guys, I was asking for candy.
No more candy. But sorry, I was on the side of I'm on the side of good. So pretty much, I'm not saying police are bad or police, because there's not every police is good. Not every police, not even police. Every person is good. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that we always, as soon as one thing happens and then it keeps occurring, we like to be. I feel like black people, we like to be black when it's convenient, because I don't hear this stuff. Why don't you talk about Tyrone and Andre killing each other because they're on two different sides of a track or on a street, or they rep one different gang or this, that, and the third. No, you want to uplift. We want to uplift the negativity. So like I said, like I don't. Be honest with you, we could have talked about top shows and blah blah blah, but I don't watch TV like that. I barely even care about what's on TV. Right. So like like Power. Like, yeah, it's a good show. I've heard, it's an amazing show. Right. But I don't watch it because I'm not gonna really sit here. TV, I'm not gonna sit here and celebrate gangster stuff. Like I'm not even gangster stuff.
Like, but it's fun to watch, but
the depiction of us as people where the son is disrespecting his mother and father because he wants to be a gangster. Like stuff like that. I feel like we rise up for stupidness, but then when stuff like that turns up.
Right. I feel like that was a little. I'm not I'm not saying
it turns out like, oh,
it's
we
not
gotta.
racist. It's not. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is, I feel like that's a small fish to fry in a big pond of fishes that we should be frying. You know, along with Donald Trump. I'm just saying. Anyways, off the subject. But yes, absolutely. I feel like people pick and choose. I definitely feel like people pick and choose. Like I say, if you're all in, you're all in. If you're out, you're out. Don't put your foot in when you feel like it or something offends you, and everything you do and everything that's around you is basically saying fuck everybody.
Like everybody,
you're wearing Tommy Hilfiger. You don't give a fuck.
It's sensitive now.
I just feel like everybody.
How about you stop giving those brands money? How about that? If it affects you so bad, how about you stop giving H&M money? How about you stop giving Tommy money? How about that? If you feel some type of way, work upon it. Work towards
but everybody's so sensitive.
Right.
Sensitive. Not even.
Sensitive
not
when they
just,
want to be sensitive though.
But
that's the problem.
We'll turn our eyes to this, turn our eyes to that, and then when real stuff happens, everybody's mouth is quiet.
I feel like everybody needs to just stand together.
Right.
But even you
like
say
said,
it's still
I know,
a thing.
I know, and that's
you know
sad because like everybody else can stand together. Why can't we stand together?
Right.
I feel like if we're gonna point out one wrong, we gotta point out all the wrongs.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's either you all in, you're out. You don't pop in and out when you feel like whatever the problem is it's closer to you. It's okay. You know, a lot of things are only okay or not okay because it's according to that person. Whatever they go through, they feel like it's okay or it's not okay. That's not how you work upon things. If you're all in, you're all in. If you're out, you're out. Yeah. You don't sometimes feel like you should be in, and sometimes you feel like you should be out. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. That's just
that's how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, right. That's how I see it. You can't pick and choose when it comes to stuff like that.
And that's what I feel like I said with that whole H&M like.
And I'm all for that. I'm all listen. Me being Latina, I hear stuff too. You know, people say I'm a spick or whatever the case may be, and yes, it offends me, but I don't let that word take over me because I know my accomplishments and what type of things I want to get to. You know what I'm saying? The word is so small to me. Yes, it's offensive, but I don't let it control my emotions and control my
rise above it.
I'm not like my whole point is we all people every race everywhere people are racist against each other. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, and I've seen it. I get offended. I get offended for any race. I don't like when anybody feels uncomfortable. I feel like we all should feel equal.
I went to a decent high school, but predominantly white. But I've never really had to deal with like the whole racist thing like that because I don't let anything really like that affect me. Because at the end of the day, I know my skin color.
Yeah, and I know what you came here for. That's not what you came to school for.
No, well, not even just school, but you know, sometimes that stuff arises in there. But it's like more like you know what you're just here. Just if you allow people to do that, like to put their hate on you,
right? Then
you're just as bad as because then you retaliate,
right?
And then you go
and
ahead you get yourself in trouble,
right.
And then you prove the point that hey, I am this, I am that. But like I said, with this whole shirt, like, come on.
I definitely think it's drag.
I feel like the story's drag.
It's another distraction to me. I feel like it's just crazy how these things just pop up out of nowhere.
And then, like I said,
around the world is happening.
It's something that happened in UK. So unless somebody wasn't minding their business, or somebody from UK kind of was like, "Yo, you guys from America see this?" Like, then you know, because like
wrong is wrong. It might be wrong, but like I said, if
I feel like my fellow Gemini has said, Waka Flocka, he said, black and white is only in America.
I feel like the conversation. I feel like the conversation getting dragged. The shirt, the little sweater, is not that serious. Yeah. People just need to let it go.
Right.
If you hate it, you hate it. All right, but don't buy from there.
Don't buy it. Don't buy the brand. Don't buy the clothes. Exactly. Don't put the money in the business.
Don't put the money in the business.
I don't even know what to talk about next, but we're gonna figure it out.
No, we already know what to talk about because we talking about the fact that some of y'all females and some of us dudes need to stop flexing. For social media.
Oh, MG. Let's not get into that.
Let me tell you,
live the life that you can afford. Don't go broke trying to make it seem like you got it. How about that?
Let me say this. It's not even a fact about money. My thing is, if you know you ain't was born, you hear my ain't was born looking pretty. You know what I'm saying? Don't just because you learned yourself how to. You learned yourself on a few minutes of YouTube isk videos about makeup and hair tutorials.
Is that a
I
sub?
no.
Oh, okay.
No. Because who I work with is very beautiful women.
All right.
But my problem is you go on, or you watch Young Thug wear a dress, and you say, let me see if I can finesse the you know what I'm saying? And you pretend you buying.
I don't think that's flexing. That's just taking my idea.
I'm saying not that. I'm saying you can't get that dress, or you can't get that Givenchy shirt he got, and you wearing Givenchy, but then you change
you can't pay your rent
to G.
Right.
And you pretending like
live
you
according
know what I'm saying?
to your pay.
Y'all renting cars.
Like Jay-Z said, if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it.
You making these apps, like these flexer apps that just makes us look stupid. That, like, there's an app now that you can rent a car, somebody else's car. That's probably like a Bugatti or whatever.
That's
rent
absurd.
Their car.
That's absurd. You're trying to
rent their car for that day.
An image that you
correct. You're selling an image that you are not.
Come
you know
on.
what I'm saying? You want those things,
like
go work
niggas.
for it. Don't make it seem like you have it and you really don't.
Some people like
be true to yourself. Be yourself.
Trapped for months for a $400 Gucci belt, but can't realize can't pay your rent.
No, I feel
can't
like
put
people
food in your house.
I just feel like people don't know how to use their money wisely. Like, for example, I'm not gonna throw no names, but if you out here buying some Jordans and you ain't paying for, why are you buying Jordans but you can't pay for school? Like, that makes no sense. You should put, because if you think about it, people like you should you will get it if you go to school. You get it. I'm not saying all the time because college is not for everybody, but if you're gonna go to school and if you want to get money, sometimes you got to go to school so you could be who you want to be. So you could flip that shit and get a job and make thousands of shit. But no, you worried about these little itty bitty ass fucking
about
Jordans.
What other people look at you as or see you as.
When those shit's
corny. I think flexing is corny. I think you should go according to what you get. Yo, listen, I get money and I still am cheap with myself sometimes. I still get some, depending on how I feel. Certain shirts, no name brand. I don't have to wear a name brand shirt or pants. I could wear just regular clothes, and it's not the clothes, it's the people in it. That's how I see it.
I have a full-time job. I don't do nothing else other than whatever else I do. I am currently wearing a pink dolphin shirt that's dingy as hell. I'm wearing sweats and I'm wearing Timbs. That is also dingy as hell. I don't care what anybody says. I will leave out with like I said, the only thing I care about me and my appearance is my haircut, because that's real and that's true. Other than that, I don't do no jewelry. I don't do no buying no chains.
Because you're comfortable within yourself. Because I think a lot of people aren't comfortable with themselves.
Yeah, so they gotta buy all this expensive shit that they don't got.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are uncomfortable with
themselves.
themselves.
And don't get me wrong, I've almost fallen into the fact like, oh, yo, I want me a grill. I want me a chain. You know what I'm saying?
But I've never been in that.
I don't like the whole have to pretend like one thing. Let me tell you on one thing. That
like I personally like the finer things, but if I can't afford it, I'm not gonna break my neck to get that. Or
like Young May said,
I'm not doing that.
She said, I ain't gotta be flying. I'm flying my pockets.
Exactly. I'd rather invest my money.
Even if I don't even have money, because like I said, there's days I'm dead broke. I don't care. I thank God for
people just so worried about flexing.
But let me tell you what bothers me. These females that's out here trying to sell them bull crap premiums of themselves or of somebody else that they getting their pictures and videos from for $30,
Who did that to
$100.
you?
They ain't do that to me. I'm just saying that these people out here need to stop doing this extra stuff so that they can get their little bit of money and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And just try to go get a job. Just go get a job. Right. You on Instagram all damn day.
Stop looking for the easy way out and go make that money.
Or
go invent something.
Where because I'm. Oh, that's another thing we should have left in 2016, but we're not gonna get back into that. I'm gonna just say this.
What? Leave? What we supposed to leave?
Well, that's what.
No, not even leave. But I just feel like a lot of girls not. I feel like people like us, we have a mindset we will go hard. I'd rather go hard than to sit there and take the easy way out. Because then you have a story to tell, and two, you. For me, it gives you ambition and like drive to keep going harder and to never settle and to always like be humble.
Right.
But a lot of girls, for example, I just feel like a lot of girls got to that stripping wave.
Which
is
is nothing
against
I'm
nobody.
not against nobody, but I do feel
It's
like
against them. I can't stand that fact because
No,
not
I
everybody.
don't-
The
you get
girls
your-
that's out here that's doing it they look like the blue pen. They have nothing on them.
it's not about what you look
Look
like.
like
It's the
it.
fact
No,
But
that
as a guy, if I'm going
Okay.
to spend
the
my
way
money,
stripping is put in a light is as if
It's
you
okay.
could take the easy
And
way
it's
out.
not
I know,
okay.
but what I'm saying as
People
a guy
before
though,
when they strip, it's because they really had
yeah,
no options
that's what
to
I'm
strip.
saying.
Okay.
As
Which
a
is
guy,
more
though,
understandable rather than I seen
Okay, I'm not
This
worried. I'm
person
not worried
strips,
about
so
the
now
looks. I'm
I'm
I
worried.
know
worried-
you're not worried about the looks, but I'm saying as a guy, if I'm gonna go invest my money,
He's just
I'm
so
gonna
worried about the
invest
looks.
yeah,
We
because
just
I'm
wanna
a
see
guy.
that booty,
Because I
dude.
don't.
We're not talking about the booty, dude. Okay, we're not.
Okay, we're not. No, you know what?
I know y'all
talking
not
about
talking
the-
about
No,
the booty,
my
but I'm
problem
talking
is
about the
no,
booty.
my problem is like I feel like girls.
They don't even try to get a regular job. That's their first job. Like damn. Like, you know
Like
what I'm
this,
saying?
damn, you just ready to try fucking shake it for like shake it
Like
like
I
a
said,
salt
I'm
shaker
not
and shit.
against. Listen,
You
I'm
get-
all for women. Do what you want to do. My whole
But I'm
thing
saying-
is, damn, like
I'm saying, like-
nowadays they're not even taking the process to try to get somewhere
Because they
else,
wanna
you know?
be- they wanna
just
float like
jump
they
straight
got it.
into
About
stripping.
them premiums and stuff.
No, I'm
they
saying-
just doing that quick, easy
Right.
stuff, trying to finesse people out
Because
there.
I
I'm-
feel
that's
like
what I'm-
our kids, this generation, lack ambition. Like I feel like we try to take the easy way out when it comes to a lot of
I
things.
feel that's sad because
It
I
is
feel like
sad. I feel like our grandparents and our great
They
grandparents
didn't
are all
fight.
about hard work, and I just I
and we
feel like
basically
we're
just
losing
spent.
that. I feel like
we
people
just
are
basically
losing
spitting on that thing that they gave us, like to be ambitious. Because look, if they went hard, they didn't have a lot of resources. We have
Right.
all these
barely
resources,
barely got enough to live,
and
Money-
we have all
money to
these
live.
resources, and nobody even takes into consideration or
Right.
tries to use them. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I don't care if you strip. Like, girl, shake that ass, do what you gotta do.
Right.
But I'm saying before you do it, you better have like
Try.
A, B, C, and D, and then strip. Like from you better have going through
Right.
every course, being homeless, trying to having worked 3 jobs, like going through
Try
situations.
life.
Yeah.
Learn struggle. You will not.
Because it'll
will
make
not
you
care-
appreciate.
Exactly. You will not appreciate anything if you do not struggle. That's my opinion.
I
went
agree-
through a lot
I
of
agree
struggles, and
fully with
the
that.
reason why I appreciate a lot of things, and the reason why I don't feel like I have to dress a certain, because I've been through the struggle. Yes, I'm wearing Jordans right now. Yes, I am. But I had a time where I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I had to wear the same sneaker for a long time, or certain situations where I had to live with other people or homeless, whatever the case may be. I went through the struggle, and that made me appreciate what I have.
Amen.
You know, and it made me take care of what I have, because in one moment anything could get taken away from you. Anybody could get taken away from you. So you just gotta appreciate
And remember
things
that
more.
So
remember that you're blessed.
So back to that. I fully agree with what you said. But please look in the mirror first before you start trying to strip, because because I'm not going to
ain't
be
gonna let
coming
it
into
down.
no strip club, and all the strippers look like they eat or they look like they or they look like they just came out of the damn Ghostbuster movie.
Oh,
CGI
yeah.
looking like
Bitch,
Marshmallow Man and trying to climb up a
Hello.
10 feet pole and drop. No, I'm not doing that. Please.
Pause. Marshmallow Man. One, I like marshmallows too. I'm big.
And two, she's
But
a thick girl.
yeah,
so she
but
can fit.
it's different, Emmy.
Gotta
It's
think.
different, Emmy. I'm saying there's some females that out here look like booger wolves, like like they look like what Scooby Doo might say, and they want expect me to
But to
throw.
each his own.
They expect
Every
me to
man has
throw
their own
$50 in
taste.
singles.
Every man
I'm
has their
picking
own
my
taste.
stuff back up and I'm going out
Listen,
the club.
Just
They gonna
because
beat you up
somebody
before
is
you get
not
to the
your
door.
type.
They gonna have to have a
This
whole
is my-
army around me.
Shh. Just because somebody is not your type does not make them ugly.
I
Can
didn't
we
say
put that
that.
out into the world also? I'm tired of hearing somebody is ugly because you think you found the flaw on their face or their body. It does not make them ugly just because somebody is not your type. Everybody has their preference. Everybody has what they like.
That's
you know?
real.
Just because
but if I'm spending my money up in a stripper club,
in my point,
in a stripper club,
go to a
better strip club.
That's your preference.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Somebody
I'm
might,
bring my business
somebody
to
might like Marshmallow Man. It don't fucking matter. You know?
Cause I know I'm looking like Marshmallow Man, and somebody
That's
gonna
why
eat my
she's-
marshmallow.
And that's why she's in the position that she's in. There's men. If she's there, I'm pretty sure men is throwing money at her. That's what she. That's
So
what,
she would have been fired.
Like
Because we as dogs, we like anything.
No, I think that's absurd.
You know,
I don't
okay,
think you should
all
say
right,
that.
all
I don't
right.
think you should
So
say that.
tell the baby mamas that are cute as hell,
or
and
dark
the
skin,
chick that he messing with, the chick that he go end up
I'm
messing
all
with
for
look like
women.
a
I think
damn.
all women are beautiful. I think everybody has a match in this world. And
I'm
I think
all for one, but I'm not stupid.
everybody
I'm a
has their
realist.
own type. Everybody has their own type, and like I said, just because somebody isn't your type doesn't mean the person's ugly.
Yep.
Because people find me beautiful, and I'm pretty sure people find me ugly, and that's fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's fine.
I ain't
Yeah,
calling them
that's
ugly.
how
I
it
just said if they is not worth the $50 I got in my pockets and
Then go to a better strip club.
I'll go to a better strip club.
They don't force you to throw money. If you
I
don't throw
know
money,
that,
you
but
don't
I'm
have to
just
throw money.
You saw
telling.
what you
I'm
saw
just
when you
saying.
walked in. You should have been like,
Listen here.
Oh,
listen
nope,
here.
turn
I'm
around.
telling you guys this
Exactly.
from a man's perspective. That if I'm gonna
Boys
be
from a
investing
man's
my money
perspective.
in a strip club, right?
It's worth
Please,
it.
at least,
Let
it's
be
worth it.
right?
I ain't say because
All
she
right,
ugly.
but to you it might not be worth it. To somebody else it is
might.
worth it. Exactly.
we're like the whole trash.
Remember?
One man's trash baby, man's
Exactly.
treasure.
Yeah, which is
Boom.
true.
Right.
Because there's trash out here, though. Nowadays. But either way.
But hey, don't go talking.
I'm just saying. I'm just
Hey,
talking
don't-
about strip clubs in general.
Hey, don't go
But
talking
other than
about.
that, I ain't say nothing.
Listen,
I have no
I'm
problem
not
with
no
a chubby girl.
size
None of
zero.
that.
Best friend ain't no size zero, which is Emma, which is not.
And
a
I
size
have no
zero.
problems with that.
I'm a size 20, so you
King
put the
is not no size zero.
I'm never gonna be a size
And
zero.
At the end of the day, everybody comes in different shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
Like I said, preference is preference. What you like,
But
what
you
like. But just
now
because
listen. Now
don't-
you
don't
seen
like,
the girl that we was joking about.
Okay.
Her. Okay, so. If you go in the strip club and the strip club was full of them girls right there, and she was doing her bachata by the
You know
pole.
what I would do?
You know what I'm saying?
Get up and walk out. Why? Because
Okay,
it's not
that's
my
what I'm
preference.
saying.
That's
I'm not
fine
saying-
though, but I'm not gonna talk shit. That's
I'm talking my
Some
shit
people like
outside
it.
the club. I'm just
Right.
saying. I'm just saying. If I walked in the club and I saw that body shape in the club, don't care if she was this. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you don't look appealing, I'm not going to appeal my money to you. I'm saying,
and that's
I'm
to each his own. That's everybody's
yeah, that's what I'm
opinion.
saying,
That's
and that
everybody's-
other,
yeah, exactly.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I'm
I
not
agree
saying,
with
I'm
that.
not sitting here and saying like,
I agree with that, but I
she
definitely hate
gotta
people.
be this and
right,
be that.
I definitely hate
because-
people, and not only that, real women have stretch marks. Real women,
Yeah,
have
I support
cellulite.
that.
Real women have that.
Anybody
you know?
know
What I'm
me,
saying?
I
I think we're
support
so
that.
used to the fake butts, which is not wrong, because I think I want one. Shit.
No,
But I'm
trash.
just saying. I think we're
Trying to have
so
a little
accustomed
Cardi.
to that
Trash.
when we see a natural woman,
Some
people
females
come crazy at the natural
but-
woman, and I think that's absurd. I think that's corny. You know what I'm saying? People are so used to the fake look, the perfect look, and
No.
real bodies are not perfect, and real women are always beautiful every second of the day, and that's why I'm saying preference is preference, and that's all it is. It doesn't make you ugly because somebody doesn't
Now, like I said,
like your
I
type.
didn't say all that, but I fully agree with that. Just if I'm about to spend my money, it ain't about to be on nobody.
He's like, anyways.
It's not about to be
He
on
never
somebody.
gonna let it down.
I'm just saying I'm for women, and I know
know you
like
for
when
women,
people
but I'm telling-
separate us. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
I'm
saying? I feel like
I'm
women
not saying
go
y'all
against each other all the
y'all
time. Men
have
go
to
against
support.
women.
Y'all can support y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you this because this is my opinion. I'm a man.
Absolutely.
And I'm just saying, as far as the fact that
But
yeah,
you know what's
guys,
funny? Because men can take, they always can give their opinions, but they never
no,
can take
I
their
can
opinions.
take
How
the
about
opinion
this?
because that's the
How
truth.
about we-
I support
How about
that
if we
too.
stand up and say we want hairlines? How about if we stand up and say that we don't like? Okay, so men always want to talk about what's wrong with women. What is wrong with you, man? Okay, some of your teeth is butter. You need to brush it.
Oh
please.
my God!
Make sure you
don't
brush
even
your
get me
teeth.
started.
Two, hygiene.
Yeah,
Let's
let's not talk
act
about
like-
that.
Men always talk about women hygiene. Let's not talk.
No, let's
Come on.
y'all niggas out here that's standing on the
Right.
block that's
I'm-
trapping.
Men
Y'all need
hygiene.
to go ahead, go
Yo,
back into
don't
your
you
mama
tell, don't you
house.
dare tell me that you a trapper and you talking about some. I can't brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Or you,
Listen,
Because they
Future said it.
in
You better
school
throw
they
motherfucking
have some
mouthwash
schools.
in
They
no,
have-
Future
buy
said
some-
it. He said, "Wake
all
up in the
that
morning,
money-
brush your teeth, grab the strap, nigga."
Exactly.
So, and he said it, so he could say it.
So
Yeah,
so
niggas need to be
please,
brushing your teeth.
please go. If y'all out here trapping and y'all driving in a BMW and y'all still smell like woo woo.
Listen, this
2
how I
weeks
feel.
ago,
Whatever you want out of a female, make sure that you can live up to what you want also.
That's a fact.
Which I mean hygiene.
That's a
Which
fact.
I mean money.
That's a fact.
What I mean looks too. If you that's how you feel, make sure you're up to par. I hate
Yeah,
people that want
just
something and it's not the same in return. I personally, I don't want no broke person. I'm not broke. But if you broke, don't be out here talking about you want a woman with money. No, go get your own shit. Go get your money,
So
and
we can
maybe you'll
flex-
find
so
somebody
we can
that's
be-
just
so-
like you making that chicken.
But that goes
Okay?
back to,
I'm
like I
tired
said,
of
with
people.
men having to be men again and not trying to let a woman take care of them, and then they actually the little boy,
Right.
and she the mom.
Right.
So we're
That
not
don't-
doing
who
that.
the
But like I
hell-
said, you
Can we leave that in 2017? Okay, you should be working. Your woman shouldn't be paying for all the bills, cooking, cleaning,
I ain't
and
gonna
taking
be
care of the
paying all
babies.
the
You got
motherfucking
me
bills.
fucked up. You better do what you gotta do or get kicked the fuck out of my house. That's how I feel.
Fuck, nigga, you wouldn't even get to the house.
Nah, because like I said,
Yeah,
But,
I think
yeah,
men talk
back-
about
so,
women
yeah,
a
so-
lot, and men have a lot of
social
flaws
media
too.
affects- No, we do.
Right.
And I agree with that.
Right.
Like I said, I'm not sitting here saying
Right.
like, oh, we did. No, we're not. We're trash. I agree with any woman that says we're trash.
Right.
We are, because a bunch of dudes is trash.
Right.
I know I'm not personally, because I am the holy specimen. But I am the holy and the only
Tried
specimen. I tried it. I'm the truth. You know what I'm saying? I am the truth.
All right,
But
And the
either
lie.
way, but either
my lie
way,
detector went off.
oh, it did.
Yes.
I didn't hear it.
Damn,
so
my eyes started twitching and shit.
it did. That's only God. So like I said, I feel like I fully agree with that. Like, we dudes out here now that's why a lot of women try to live up to some type of a lot of people are trying to live up to something that's not true. Like live up to what we live up to, like, what a lot of men, what we think is right, because we think we live like Marilyn Monroe, like we want a Marilyn Monroe. That doesn't exist. Not every woman's gonna look like that.
Right.
And that's what like I said, back to like the strip club. Like, if I'm gonna
Which
pay
is
my
your
money,
preference. That's
a
fine.
preference.
Go out
But-
and look for your Marilyn Monroe.
but
That's
if
what you
you're-
want.
yeah.
Look for it, but don't
But-
talk down on other women
Yeah.
just because they don't look
Yep.
the way you feel like a woman should look.
And then
because
you
half
know
of
who the
these
biggest
men, like
hater
I
is?
said,
You know who the biggest hater is?
Men could be 800 pounds, but want to talk about somebody's weight.
Yeah.
How? How
Yeah.
do you do that? How do you
There's
know
the
that?
biggest
These
hater.
men
Like, I'm
want to
sick of-
talk about how girls' rooms is messy and how these things. Half you dudes match to be on the floor. Half y'all dudes be dirty. Y'all be out here
Not even
going
no box
to
spring.
going to the little bodegas by your crib, getting the little cologne, sprinkling, thinking that shit smell cute. It don't. It don't smell cute.
Smell
You
like
smell
y'all.
nasty, and you pissing me off.
You smell
So
like
if you
y'all.
try to hug me, I'm gonna smack the shit out you.
At
No,
the end of
some
the
of these
day,
dudes-
like I said, what you put out, what you want is you better be exactly what you want is better be a reflection of you.
No.
If it's not a reflection of you, don't try me.
Don't
Okay,
stink.
these-
Don't
try.
smell. Don't talk shit.
Yes, like I said, we shouldn't be trying to put out what we think our ideal woman is supposed to be.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, that doesn't exist.
Women come
Everybody,
in all shapes.
Yeah.
So do
So
men.
that word
Beautiful
perfection.
is
Yeah,
not.
there's no such
So the
thing.
word
Perfection
perfection.
is
So the
unless
word
your eye.
perfection needs to be thrown out the window. Everybody needs to stop trying
Yeah,
to
there's
thrive
no
for
such thing as
perfection.
perfection.
It ain't real.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to give these
Be who you are. Like they said,
plastic
be
surgeons,
yourself.
these plastic surgeons, these this money that, and y'all
They
still
getting
coming out
chicken.
looking, people looking like, and I'm talking about dudes looking like who, like, what is y'all doing? Like, getting themselves fake muscles and all that
I
other
think-
stuff. Like, come
I
on.
feel like nowadays people are
Doing too much.
worried about appearance.
Mhm.
They don't want to look age.
Because your
They don't
soul
wanna
is
age.
trash.
Listen, we're
They
gonna
know
age.
their soul is trash. That's why.
Whatever you do, we're gonna age anyways. I think aging is good. I like seeing aging.
Personality
Some
is
people
trash.
age like wine,
You
and
get
I
better.
love it. I love it. They get better with
because
time.
they
and I feel
can't
like
fix
people
the
should.
inside. Their personality's trash.
Right.
They soul is trash.
Right.
Their
I
mindset
just feel
is
like
trash.
we're brainwashed into thinking that perfect nowadays is ass and titties. That's perfect.
Out here
Perfect
going
is
to
the
the-
It's a
perfect.
perk.
Y'all
Perfect
girls
is
going
the-
to the underground
it's a
get
plus.
silicone.
Full
Yeah.
lips. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with full lips. Is what I'm saying. Beautiful is yourself. Full lips is beautiful.
God made you
no
how you
lips
supposed
is
to be.
beautiful. Having thin lips is
God made
beautiful.
how you supposed to be.
However you are is beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
All
You
that
should
other
love
stuff
it.
is a plus.
Love yourself.
It's a plus.
Love yourself. It's a plus. Listen. I'm not against surgery. Why? Because I feel like if you want it and you want to do it for yourself, fine. But if you doing it off of the fact that you want to impress others, or you want to, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm
live up
against
to
it, 'cause
others.
that's what I
Then
feel
I'm
like people
against
do
it.
it.
But if you're for yourself, listen. You might have a couple kids. Your titties might be sagging. You might need a little lift. That's fine. Do what you got to do. Even an ass is fine. But don't let that certain thing run your life. That doesn't.
Don't
run
let it
your
define
life.
you.
Right.
Because baby
Exactly.
girl, you beautiful.
You're more than an ass. You're more than some titties. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
But now
You more than these Ferragamos, nigga.
Right, you more than these Tommy Hilfiger shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Word, because like y'all be out here looking like y'all buying shit from
Don't
the baby
sell
Gap.
your soul. Don't sell your soul for the acceptance of others. That's just how I feel.
But that goes back to the fact, like I said, with the social media effects. Like I know y'all.
It's good and bad. I think social
Yeah.
media is good and bad. I think, look, this is beautiful that we could talk and tell our opinions. So is YouTube, so it could show my talent. But I also think people use it for fucked up reasons too, and that's what.
Yeah,
It
stop
becomes sucky.
flexing. Like I said, that's why I'm not a big person on like the social media relationship goals, because at the end of the day, they're somebody. Not everything lasts. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that,
But-
and what you look at on social media doesn't mean that's what it is behind closed doors.
Just because they happy
Right.
kissing on each other and slapping each
Right.
other ass or grabbing on
Some men
somebody,
are
whatever.
wasn't there a story about this man killing his pregnant
Oh
wife,
yeah, and
throwing her down the stairs, and they
yeah.
were a power couple all over the internet.
They're
But I
talking
bet you nobody knew, he
Homeboy
was
pushed
whooping her or whatever the case
pushed
may
her
be,
down
or
the steps,
beating her.
and she was 8
You know what I'm
months
saying? You
pregnant.
cannot go off of what you see. What you see is not what you get all the time.
So-
you know what I'm saying?
And then, like I said, then you get the girls that, oh, damn, look at that filter on with the dog. Then she take off that dog filter and she look like it. You ask, hey, did you take off the dog filter? Like
I'm done.
that's a fact too, because I'm like I said, I'm not sitting here saying, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to look. You know what I'm saying? But be who you are. Stop trying to show off your ass,
Right.
the assets that
Right,
you
you're
got.
more than that.
Stop doing that,
Right.
because now you look stupid. You look thirsty, and then now when you get up there and you
And there's
get
a
in front of the
thousand
camera,
men trying
and
to
then
talk to
somebody, now you talking about we're thirsty or we're this and we're
Right.
that, and dudes out here that pretend to be all
Vice versa. Dudes
motivational
flex
and
out
blah, blah,
here.
blah.
Dudes will flex like they got money and wonder why
And
they
holding
attract
homeboy.
certain people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
But-
attract what you put out. And like I said, you reflect what you want. If you want a certain thing, live by that. If you want a faithful person, be faithful. If you want someone
It
of a
did do
certain
that. It
standard,
cracked.
be that.
Bottom,
Period.
bottom.
That's just how I feel about the situation.
But
I think people need to stop acting like there is such thing as perfect. We all have imperfections, we all have flaws, and that's it. Like, we just gotta stop pretending like we're real
You
people.
counting how many you got?
no.
Oh.
That hurts so much I can't even count. He be like this, you got stretch marks? No, baby, I got tiger stripes.
I can't deal. But
Really though,
yeah, social media just like I said, I love it. You get to meet new people, blah blah blah. You get networking and all
Yeah.
that other stuff. But stop trying to use it so that you can live this lifestyle, and then
That you
I
don't in
know
real
you.
life, right.
I know you in real life, and you ain't got the bands that you
Right.
trying to flex.
right? And I'm not judgmental.
You
but I
you
do
out here
feel
looking like
be who
Shad
you are.
Moss,
be
like
who you
Shad
are.
Moss
I'm
out
all
here.
for that.
You out here looking
Like,
like
don't
Shad
be-
Moss, talking about you going to New York, you flying on a jet, and then you really on commercial first class air flight.
Not even that.
Come on.
Don't be out here trying to act like you could buy not even Red Sauce. Red Sauce is not even that good, but that's my opinion. But don't be acting like you could go to Sammy's and City Island when you really could buy McDonald's. Like, if you can't
Right.
afford, you can't
Live
afford
the
it. You
life
can't
that
afford
you
it.
can
Shit.
afford. Maybe
I'm
one
honest.
day you'll be able to afford it. Work towards
My
that.
ass only for a Burger King. Like,
Work towards to the point that you don't have to choose
You doing
McDonald's
kind of
over
good because
everything.
they don't really got a value menu. If you want to be honest with you,
feel me? I'm a cook at home.
Live the life that you can afford. Like I said, I do not wear name brand clothes all the time. Yes, I do buy some sometimes because I like to gift myself with certain things because I never had it and I do appreciate it. But no, I'm not going to stop my whole world because I need to get a pair of sneakers or I want to look like everybody else. Never in my life have I done it and never will I do it. That's just me. That's my
Amen.
personality. I'm all for being yourself. Be yourself. The best thing you can do is be yourself. There's nobody better to be than yourself. Why would you want to be like somebody else? Then you're not original. That's corny. That's just my opinion about that.
Nah, that's exactly how I feel, man. So we're gonna wrap up the show. I appreciate everybody that's listening to it. This was the Kings and Queens podcast. Again, we will, whenever I feel like putting out the show, that's when you guys get it. All right? But
People got lives too.
we got lives.
Right.
We doing real stuff out here. You know what I'm
We
saying?
real workers.
But if,
We ain't famous yet.
but if there's any topics or any suggestions or anything you guys want to hear or topics you want us to tackle, again, you can let us know by emailing us at the K&Q Podcast 1 at outlook.com or hitting up us on our social medias at the K&Q Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and letting us know what you guys want to hear in the future episodes
Just
or
get feedback. How you feel?
or
So
comments
what do you
or
want us to talk about?
yeah,
Exactly.
basically. So I want you guys to have a great day. Thank you. This was the
Thank
K&Q
you for
Podcast.
tuning in.
Thank you for
Bye.
listening to us. Bye.